Hello and welcome back to the Flying Burrito Minecraft channel. In today's video, we are going to be building a Japanese temple, which was a suggestion made from last video. If you guys haven't already checked that out, please do so. It was so much fun to make. But like I said, thanks to It's BLR for commenting on last video. He told us to use the prompt Japanese temple on top of the mountain, and that is exactly what we plan on doing today. Also, if you guys want to be a part of part 3, let me know down below what kind of prompt you guys want me to put into ChatGPT to create. I'm making this into a little series, so hopefully you guys will comment down below and I'll be able to make something that AI will generate for me. But in today's video, I asked ChatGPT to create a photo of a Japanese temple on top of a mountain, and this is what I got. And now, obviously, there's a lot going on here in this build, so I'm breaking this video up into 3 different sections. So as you guys can see by the picture on your screen, we are going to be building the temple itself on this level right here. It's going to be... I'll fix all this. Don't worry about. I will go through and fix majority of this. But this is just a rough layout. You know, this is just my rough draft. All right, bear with me. We're gonna have probably another level here. This is where gonna be like that little house is going to be off to the right, which is gonna be this left, which is there. We're gonna have some nice waterfalls on this side, which I'm super stoked about. I might get rid of that little part there because it does kind of look a little ugly, just sticking out. And then a little bit more staircases, probably going to go down to this area right here, which I'm actually going to build a little platform for and terraform a little bit. So that's basically going to be the rough draft. And honestly, I'm just going to time lapse this and just, fixing up some stuff, laying out some, some groundwork, I guess, because there is a lot of terraforming we need to do to make this mountain look like a mountain. All right, so enjoy the time lapse. It won't be that long, trust me. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so I have been terraforming for about an hour or so, and this is what I've came up with. This is just the rough, I guess, terraform of the mountain. So I still need to fix up a lot of this area and add in the stone and the waterfall. It's gonna go on this side. I'll probably put it somewhere around there, and then the second one a little bit further down. But this is just a rough outline of what we have so far. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more greenery, some stone. As you guys can see in the picture, there's going to be a house, a little small house right here. And then I'm probably put a cherry blossom tree going out this way. And then obviously we're going to have a cherry blossom tree over here on top. There's going to be a few. There's going to be one over there in that corner, one over here. Like I said, one down below. But honestly, I am quite happy with this. And I did put like a rough of where the staircase is going to go. So this is the staircase. And it goes all the way down until it ends about here. Honestly, with the picture, it kind of cuts off. Like kind of like this. I'm trying to angle myself to where it cuts off the staircase. So I really don't know what we're going to do with it, because obviously it kind of just like rolls off of the mountain. So we'll figure that out later. But I think it is time to start really kind of bringing this area to life. I'm looking at the picture now, and obviously there's like a couple waterfalls. There's a lot of greenery, a lot of stuff that I'm going to add, a lot of stone. So honestly, let's just get to going. As you guys can tell in my hotbar, I was blowing stuff up, which is a-okay. So let's just toss this stuff out, and let's grab in our materials. So we're most likely going to get leaves. Let's do this. Now, what kind of leaves is what I'm asking. So I don't think we should use jungle. We should use something dark. So I'm feeling like a dark oak. We can also use the flowering azalea trees, which is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and grab a grass block, because we need to turn all of this green. Also, let's grab moss and bone meal. So let's grab moss and bone meal. And then for the stone, obviously we are going to use some stone bricks. There they are. That's infested stone bricks. Where are regular? Oh, there they are. Stone bricks and also stone walls. Where are those at? Up top. Okay. Stone walls, of course, to add texture. We are also going to add mud. Give me some of this, because we're also going to need dirt again. Let's do, dirt and coarse dirt. And let's just work with this, and let's see what I can make come to life. First, it's going to lay down some grass blocks to kind of get the place going. We are going to also bone meal a lot of moss around this area too. So we can go ahead and probably do this and start, letting stuff go crazy. Let's just go ahead and do this now, just so I don't have to do it later. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Jesus fuck. All right, and I'm super glad I grabbed the mud. I don't know why I grabbed grass blocks. I guess maybe just like to replace some stone. But the moss is kind of just taking over everything, which I'm super happy with. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. And I did a little texturing with the stone blocks and the stone walls on the side here. And the reason why I grabbed the packed mud is because it's close enough to the like color of dirt, so it adds this little texture in that I'm definitely gonna put on like this sort of like the corners of this area. So let's just go ahead and do that, because this will definitely add in a bunch of texture, and I'm already super happy with it. Let's just bring this down a little bit more. Yeah, I'm like, the packed mud is such a great addition to this build because it just adds so much more life to the side of the mountain. I'm gonna do something with that, don't worry. Let's go ahead and take down this too. And we're also gonna bring down the mud to this area as well. I am super happy with this. We're actually going to break that and put that. Does that look good? Maybe a little bit of some flowers on the side. Maybe it looks like it has like it stretching across the side here. Kind of like that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's do one there. Yeah. Okay. Let's add in some more texture of the mud here. Just not what I wanted to do here. That's a-okay. Okay, I kind of like that a little bit. Maybe not that one, maybe this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this side is definitely, most definitely coming to life, and I'm really enjoying it. We are going to do a little bit of this on the stone here. Yeah, I really like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and bone meal this place up. Make sure everything is green and textured. What was I going to do here? Hold on a second. Looking at the picture, and honestly, it just looks like it's just stone bricks. So I can like kind of like texture this a little bit. Because this is where the house is going to go. So obviously behind the house, like this is where the cherry blossom tree will go. So let's go ahead and rip this up really quick. And let's go ahead and bone meal this. Ooh, I like that. There we go. All right, yeah. Okay, let's get rid of this tree right here and put it in packed mud. There we go. Oh yeah, this is definitely coming together. And if you kind of look at the picture, like I said, this is where the house is going to go. Cherry blossom tree is going to be right next to it. And it kind of just goes up, and then you have this little wall over here, and this actually extends out a little bit. And it kind of comes down. So let's go ahead and do this. Now that I'm looking at the photo, I can kind of just base it off that. So yeah, and then this actually comes down quite a lot into this area. And a lot of this is actually hidden from the cherry blossom tree, but I do want to fill in any mistakes. That's one of the main reasons why on this side of the mountain, I actually did fill it in, even though we won't be looking at that side of the mountain anyways, because the reference photo is right here. So let's go ahead and continue with this side of the stone bricks area. And I am going to texture this as well. I'm not going to only just put stone bricks, trust me. I'm probably going to do cracked stone bricks, mossy stone bricks to kind of get the whole feel to it. Put in some walls like this, kind of add depth, texture, stuff like that. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video, but one of the main reasons why I started to do this series, or like I came up with this series, is because I want to become a better builder in just like survival Minecraft or just Minecraft in general. I realized that I kind of build the same every single time I play Minecraft, and I kind of want to just expand my horizon on building. And I watch a lot of different Minecraft like YouTubers that do builds like disruptive builds. I watch him a lot. I watch Shovel, and one of my favorite right now is Snarple. If you guys don't know who Snarple is, he's fantastic at building. He actually is very what's the word I'm looking for? Very knowledgeable about like the color theory and how colors work with each other, and he's just very all of his videos are like a lesson. They teach you something each and every single time, and he teaches you in the form of Minecraft, and I really like that. So I'm gonna take something from his book and try to get a better, or be a better builder. Holy shit, that was a tongue twister. So that's one of the main reasons why I started this series of building, and I decided to use AI to help me build something because, like I said earlier, I tend to just build the same thing over and over and over again. And with this series, it's going to help me build something new each and every single time, along with your guys' help. So if you guys just leave a comment down below which prompt I should put in ChatGPT next, that'd be fantastic, and I cannot wait to build. You know, this actually makes me super excited to build. But enough yapping. We pretty much finished this side, or I'm actually just really happy with it. And we are going to move over to this side. Now, I'm not going to show much of this side because it's really just greenery and the same thing we just did on that side. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, I think I have finished this area, and I'm actually like super happy with it. I actually lied to you guys. I'm not finished with it. I did tell myself right before I started I was going to add in some of these flowers, or azalea leaves. Totally forgot to do that, but I am super stoked with how this area came out, especially right over here. Now, if you guys look at the picture, you guys might see that it's like a broken stone over here. And like, I am so stoked with how this came out, to be honest. Like this little area, and then I'm going to obviously finish out this. All right, it is time for the cherry blossom tree, or trees in general, I should say. We have, it looks like 4. We're going to be building 4. Let's go ahead and start with the smallest one, which is going to be right over here behind the house. And let's go ahead and just kind of get a feel of like how big is small. I feel like that will be a good thing to work with, you know. Let's just go ahead and let's just start placing blocks and see what comes to life, because I feel like that's basically Minecraft, you know. So if I zoom in, if I can zoom in, I was having trouble zooming in there for a second. Does look like it is kind of just one big log initially. So let's go ahead and just bring this up. Like, oh, maybe connect it, I guess. I don't know. That might be a good idea. I'm actually happy with this so far. Yeah, okay. And obviously we have stripped cherry wood. Yeah, wood, cherry leaves, of course, pink stained glass pane, and last but not least, end rods, because we're going to make it a little bit whimsily. I don't know the word. A little bit cute. I don't know. So let's just go ahead and start placing down the leaves, I guess. And we can kind of just get a feel of if we just kind of, do this a little bit and just get the gist of it. I'll be happy with majority of what happens with this. And like I said, this is the smallest tree, so I'm not going to go crazy with this. But I do kind of like it so far. Go ahead and fill in some of this. The backside, of course. There we go. Okay. Add some underneath to it. There we go. And let's add in some pink wood. Maybe. I don't know how I feel about the stripped wood. So we're going to add in the cherry planks instead with some stained glass. Ooh, the pink stained glass actually pops. I actually really like the stained glass. I don't want it to overwhelm the build though. Alright, let's look at it from a distance. You know what? I'm not mad about it, but I do need it to come out a little bit more this way. And I think I need it to be a little bit more bigger. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Here, let's not cover that up. Let's just do this. Then we can do that and... Oh, if I can... There we go. Ooh. You know what? I really like that. I really like that. This is messing me up. I want this to be connected somehow. And it's raining. Honestly, let's look at it while it's raining. Yo, this is actually looking nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. I feel like this tree needs to be a little bit more like beefier. I don't know what the right word to use. Because it's supposed to be thicker at the bottom, right? Thicker at the bottom, then kind of like, ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, let's actually delete that block. That looks a lot better. And maybe one block here. Maybe no block there. Let's add a little. Oh my god. You guys do not understand how bad that just scared me through my headphones. We are turning you on clear. Holy. Okay. So yeah, I really like how this looks. I like the end rod idea. And let's go ahead and add one more back there. And yeah, I really like that. Don't know how I feel. We're going to break you. Do this, do that, do this. And then, yeah, I really like that. All right, I'm going to stop messing around with it, and I'm going to go ahead and build the other 4. And you guys are going to get a time lapse of that. So let's go. All right, those are the 4 cherry blossom trees, and honestly, I am very happy with how they have turned out so far. And next thing we need to do is we're gonna terraform that little area right there, add in the waterfalls, the one right there and the one right there. So let's get to making some waterfalls. All right, let's just get rid of this here. All right, we're going to pull up the picture here for a second. We are going to get rid of all of this. All right, based off of the picture, we are going to put the first waterfall right here. So that's going to fall. It's going to crash a little bit there. And then, honestly, just add in some of this so it goes the direction I want it to. Here it goes. Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Perfect waterfall going down. We absolutely love that. I did grab the cracked stone bricks, the mossy stone bricks, and also the mossy stone brick walls. And we're going to do a little bit of texturing as well. I'll probably cut that part out and show you guys later after we add in the second waterfall, which is going to be further down this area. And honestly, I feel like right here is just a perfect spot for it. It's just so subtle. It's nice. It's a little bit further down. No one really bats an eye to this guy. We might build a little, like, let's see, something like this, so it can kind of like crash down. And maybe we can do something like that. Sweet. So now we have those 2 waterfalls going down. That is perfect. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of texturing on the side here. Let's add in those cracked stone bricks and some of those mossy stone walls and stone bricks as well. Kind of like add it in so where it looks like the moss is kind of like infesting the stone, which I really enjoy. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's even add a little there, some there. These 2 are going to be mossy as well. I feel like cracked is the way to go. Cracked, it just looks like it should be there, mainly because it's a mountain. I mean, there's going to be a bunch of cracks in it anyways. So I feel like this is just the best way to texture the wall. I just deleted that on accident. Good thing I have these in my inventory. Mossy mossy stone bricks. I'm gonna keep calling it cobblestone. I don't know why, but yeah, I super love that. And we have completed the terraforming, the cherry blossom trees, and then the scenery around it. I think the next thing we need to do, the last and final thing, is to build the actual temple itself. And we're going to start by doing the little house first, and we're going to work our way up. We're going to build the staircase leading up to the actual build itself. So I'm going to gather materials I need for this little small build here, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, I am looking at the house here on the screen, and it looks like the roof is made out of black stone, or just a dark stone, and black stone is the first thing that I thought of. This might change, I don't know, but it does look like the house itself is made out of acacia, and I'm actually going to put stripped acacia wood in there as well. It's log acacia wood. Yeah, to add in a little texture. So let's go ahead and clear this puppy out. I know I added all of this greenery just to mine it up. And we are also going to add in some coarse dirt and some regular dirt to add in a little wear and tear of the area. So let's go ahead and just get this square kind of just measured out a little bit. So like it's kind of going to be, hopefully this will help me out. We're going to do acacia wood and then this across the bottom. Yeah, I think it's going to be very small, but that's going to be a-okay. They are white, so I'm definitely going to be doing this. And it looks like this house is not going to be able to be lived in. It's just going to be for decoration, which is a-okay. Now let's build it up one more. There we go. And then we have this. And this is kind of where the roof comes in. And we are actually going to, let's get rid of these two. And let's grab blackstone slabs and polished stairs as well. Because we're definitely going to need those. So basically, for this, we can kind of do, I don't know. And it does look like it is going to get cut off by the wall, which is a-okay. Less building for us, I guess. Or maybe this should be the full block. Oh, I'm contradicting myself. I don't really know what I want to do. Full block, maybe? This one, go out one more. So it kind of goes out, slopes downwards, and then goes back up. So let's start here. Yeah. Oh, it is extended way too far than I want, to be honest. We are going to add in some. Oh, this is hilarious. Shit. You know, this is so derpy. It quite literally is the derpiest house I think I've ever built in my life. And maybe it's because of the scale. Maybe because it's just so small that it just looks derpy. Like, maybe I just need to do something, like, simple. Like this. I don't know. Does this work? Because I really want to leave it because, yeah we're gonna get away from this. And let's go ahead and do the staircase. I mean, the staircase is gonna be quite easy. It is literally just stone bricks, stone brick stairs, stone bricks, and stone walls. So let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff real quick. All right, now we have the staircase done, and honestly, I'm super happy with this too. Just like walking up, it feels good. I'm obviously gonna add in some lanterns, but it just seems nice. You know, it's uneven. It looks kind of like worn out. There's moss growing on it. It doesn't look like it's been taken care of for some time. I did see this coming up, and I did want to get rid of it because I did not like how that looked. There we go. And I also saw this on the other side, which we can cover up. We'll leave that. Actually, no, we're not. I thought about it, but no, I think it looks better just all stone. There is some moss on the cracks. Here, let's go ahead and just get rid of these. So yeah, we have the staircase finished, and then last but not least, the temple. Now, I don't know how long this video is. I can tell you something. I've been recording for almost 3 hours. I know there's a lot of time lapses. I know there's a lot of just blank spots where I'm not really talking. So I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I'm not going to do anything with this side of the mountain. If I do it, it's going to be off camera. But I really love the waterfall area over here. The two waterfalls are fantastic. But without further ado, let's get into building the temple itself. All right. And honestly, I am super excited, but also super nervous about this build because it's probably, well, obviously, this is the biggest build I've ever done. And this, as you can see by the picture, has 3 stories. And it also has a balcony that wraps around the entire thing. So I don't know if I can zoom in on the picture, but I do want to lay out the foundation, which is made out of black stone. Or actually, this is going to be the door. So let's lay out the foundation of black stone here. And we also need to build it up because it does have fences that go across this area. So let's go ahead and remove that so we can connect that. And then this. And this goes all the way around here. Same thing there. And we're going to do the same thing all the way around as it starts to rain. I don't know if you guys can see. Look, I have changed the weather, what, 8 times now? Like, I get it, I've been recording for so long, but 8 times? It's actually absurd. It's like every, 10 minutes or some shit like that. But, yeah, I'm going to finish this off, and I'll see y'all in a second. Alright, and I only want the walkway to be 1 wide, mainly because this little area isn't as big as I thought it was, which is partially my fault. And honestly, I'm debating on if I want 3 layers to this, because I do want to build it as accurate as possible, but I'm really thinking 3 layers might be too much. So I might just build 2 layers and still put that little golden butt plug looking thing on top of the temple. So I don't even know, is that offensive to call it that? I should definitely look that up in case something's religious or something about that. I guess you can call it a shrine, maybe. I have no idea, but I'm gonna finish out the floor here. I should have definitely made it up 1, but we'll figure it out whenever the time comes. But yeah, I'm going to finish out the floor, and I will get right back to y'all. All right, we went ahead and did some of the frame. We are also going to do this. It's going to be 4 high, which I think is going to suffice for sure. And then we're going to go ahead and add in the quartz for this as well. So we're just going to fill in this whole entire inside area full of quartz, so you guys won't miss much. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, now that I have that, we are going to go ahead and do the, hold on a second. I just realized it is uneven, which is a-okay, because we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2. That is absolutely perfect. I don't know what it is over here. Probably not the same, which it is not, because I did not count out this build. So don't get mad at me. But for this side, we are definitely going to do something like that. I don't know. It's uneven, which it is what it is. We could definitely make it even. No, it is okay. Let's go ahead and just put 1 in the middle here. I think I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. You guys just will never know the difference. Let's go ahead and add in this stuff over here as well. A-okay with me. Let's go ahead and start building the roof. Now, if you guys saw earlier, this roof down here gave me some trouble. So fingers crossed this is a little bit better. And first we're going to start off by using just blackstone as it is to kind of give it some sort of shape, and then we are going to actually use kind of, I guess, curl it upwards. I don't know what the right words to use are, but maybe this is a better way of looking at it, because this is going to go up like that, and then it's going to go down like this. I feel like it's working. I feel like this is the better way to do it than what I did earlier. with the house down below. So I'm definitely going to continue this. Right. Now with this, now that I have some sort of shape, I feel like it's going to be much easier to just kind of do this. I need to look at the picture. So it goes downwards slightly, then like loops back upwards. It's so interesting. It's honestly, like, I'm so glad that I'm building this, mainly because I've never built it before, and this is giving me experience on in case I ever do want to build something like this in like a forever world or something. So I'm kind of just winging it and just learning as it goes, because I feel like that's the best way to do it. You know, just build, start building, and you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out one way or another. You know, and that's exactly what we plan on doing for this build for sure. I do kind of want to make it kind of symmetrical. I know I did this up top right here. I don't know about this. Maybe this is where stairs come in. Let's bring in some stairs. Okay. All right. You know what? This is a lot better than the house down below. I can tell you that much. Is it really just that? And I deleted this bottom one. Okay. Okay. So much more sense. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's go ahead and do this on this side. How does it look here? Good. This guy needs that. Perfect. Now, honestly, I kind of want to get rid of this. Make that. Do the same thing over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm actually going to turn this one into that. Maybe, yeah. We are going to do this into that. Just bring it outwards a little bit. So we did that. Oh man, I'm actually super happy with this. Like, I really am happy with this, and honestly, I knew that I was going to spend a bunch of time on the roof, because it's the most intricate part. You know, until I get it down to a T, it is the hardest thing to do. And honestly, I'm doing pretty well with how I'm structuring it. So it's coming down to just memory by like the third one, which I'm super happy with. And then bam, bam. See this guy over here. Just delete that. This. That. All right. I honestly could not be happier with this, like how this is turning out so far. And we are actually going to build this up a little. And then same thing with the inside as well. Actually didn't want that block there, but that block works. Bam. We're going to do the same thing on all four sides. Like, oh my God. I'm chef's kiss to this. Now we're going to bring it up quite a bit in this area here. So we are just going to take this to this side here. Oh, not like that. There we go. Now, if you guys saw last video, you guys may have saw me do the interior of that build, and honestly, that build was a lot smaller than this one. I've already been recording for going on 4 hours now, and I do not want to be here longer than I need to be. I just realized it is a little uneven. I don't know what exactly I did. Maybe it was that? Yeah, but this side has 1 instead of 2, like the rest. What is wrong with you over here? So I'm looking at the picture right now, and it looks like it kind of just goes directly up into the second story's banisters. So I think that's what we're going to end up doing. kind of just build one more up on this using a full block of blackstone, like all the way around. And then we're just going to do the banister and the top of the house and finish off the video. So honestly, yeah, I'm super stoked about this build so far. It's really bothering me about this little area over here, because I don't know what exactly is off. I know I could probably go into where it is off, but I mean, at this point, do I care that much? Not really. And let's go ahead and do the banister for this top side, which is okay. We're gonna add. No way it's raining again. Like, clear this puppy out, please. We're just gonna add some texture off to the sides like this. There we go. I mean, honestly, I feel like that's as best as it's gonna get. Let's finish it off by getting the door in. So let's go ahead and do this real quick, because this will be our final piece of today's build. And I honestly think it's made out of just dark oak. And let's go ahead and do that, and then grab the door as well. And let's go ahead and bam. All right, now let's go to where, yeah. I mean, looking at it side by side, I feel like I need to be further out. I feel like I need to be like here, I guess. I mean, obviously it doesn't have the 3 tiers because I underestimated on how big the build was actually going to be. But I'm looking at the build side by side right now, and I'm actually very happy with how it turned out. You know, this is one step further of getting better at building in Minecraft. I'm really happy about the trees. One of the first times I've actually made kind of custom trees, and I'm super stoked about these as well. I'm really happy with how this wall came out with the waterfall. That's like one of my favorites. The cherry blossom tree over here is great. And I mean, this is good. This is the first time I've ever built like a Japanese style roof, which I'm super happy with. I mean, this is a lot better than what I started with down there. So this is phenomenal. This cherry tree is great. I really love this one as well, just mainly because you can see right through it. It kind of adds how like natural trees are. This little area is fantastic, even though you can't really see it on that side. Whenever I'm over there, all the grass and the leaves, fantastic. And last but not least, the staircase. The staircase, just going up to it, this is just magical. You know, it quite literally is great. Probably one of my favorite builds so far. But I almost, you couldn't be able to get up to here, actually. So let's just go ahead and add that. And then you can also use the balcony that goes all the way across, which I'm super happy about as well. But yeah, without further ado, I have no idea how long this video is. I have no idea when this video is going to go out, because I edit all my videos myself, and I also have a full-time job, and I'm a full-time student. So yeah, this video will come out whenever it comes out. But last but not least, I'm super happy with it. I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys learned something along the way. And yeah, I guess that was it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.